Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is June 28th, 2026. It's 7:42 p.m. Our high today was 60 degrees. Currently it's 55. Our low tonight is going to be 40. We have a 13-mile-an-hour wind. If that yellow house wasn't in the way, that would be such a great shot of Table Rock right there. I don't see. Okay, so what did I get done today? Well, yesterday and the day before, we talked about how I was working in this bed over here. And so I was able to weed out all of this. So I had left off right about where the peas were, because yesterday I had worked my way around, and then so today I finished all this. Ugh, that wind or the sun is like, but I discovered this. There's another marigold. That's a couple marigolds over there. So apparently I planted two. I don't understand, because I planted one way over there. There's that one, these two, so close together. I don't know what is going on. And I don't even know what they are, because I planted zucchini here, and then I planted maybe zucchini again, or squash. I don't remember. But there's a lot planted in here for some reason. And then there's more coming up. There's one right there popping up. Maybe one back there, but nothing over there. Like, what? Oh, I don't know. There's supposed to be some cucumbers. But let me step in here. That does not look like a cucumber seed to me. Neither do those. Or that one. So there's that issue. I'm also noticing extra marigolds. Nothing back there. And I remember, that's the one thing I do remember planting. Something back there. Let me turn around. I did find this extra dill. And then I saw another one somewhere. Where did... There was two of them. There's one dill. That's weird, because there was two dill. But at this moment, because of the way that the sun... Oh, there it is. It's right there. So there's the two dill in the picture together. There's one right there, one up there. So I got, but there's this whole space now, and I counted 5 or 6 more peas popping up. And then all this stuff down here is getting big. So we've got that. And then I worked on weeding this whole area going to this direction. So this little roundabout is weeded out. Maybe tomorrow. I have all these bachelor buttons right here that are popping up, which are no big deal. Those are easy to pull out. And then I can go straight through, and I'd have this whole section done. And then the nasturtiums, I see like 5 out of 15 that I planted. So I don't know. Maybe I only need 5. I don't know, because I'm going to wait and get their seeds anyway. That's what I want. So that I can plant next year. Look at my green onions and my garlic. My garlic is so, it's babies. These are the babies from seeds. These ones are from my seeds. I think 5th or 6th generation of green onion. So they look fantastic. But my garlic is awesome. And I'm starting to seed out again right here. Whoop, whoop. So I'll have more garlic seeds. It'll be this one's when I let a few of these go and I get their seeds. That's when I'll be really happy, because then I will have the great-grandchildren. My carrots are looking amazing. They're getting ready to seed out, to flower. And then I'll collect those seeds. That's what these seeds are. These are 4th generation from my original carrots that I planted. I just keep, and then I let so many, I pull, like this year I'll pull all the seeded ones, and then I'll let another section go to seed, or, you know, grow. I see a weed right in the middle. Oh no, it's not a weed, it's a bachelor button. I see you. And I pull you. So I'll let that, and that's how I keep doing it in order for me to get, oh, and the carnations, I was wrong. Look, it's a dark pink. It is different. It is the same color of pink, but this one doesn't have any of the white and stuff mixed in. And I think that's what that one over there is. This dark pink. So we have dark pink. We have a cream colored with a little bit of pink. Like, I don't know, a two-tone. A darker burgundy. The white. There's a white over there, and there's a burgundy right here so far. Those are the colors that we've gotten so far. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to start deadheading, because these look like different kinds of carnations. Like, these ones are more full, and then these just have like 4 petals, which is weird. They smell amazing, though. I gotta be honest with you. They smell super good. Ooh, that sun is bright. Maybe I'll stick to 8:30. I came out at like 7:42. And this is how everything's looking over here. Nothing new. I do believe that Shasta Daisy's going to make it. It's just going to be ugly this year. When I chop it down and uniform it next year, it'll be better. So I'm not that worried about it. Oh, this morning when I was playing with Bruce, I moved the crate so I could check on the sunflower, and then he stepped on it. So we're down to 1. We're down to protecting 1. I'm like, Bruce, you sunflower killer. But he was just like, he just didn't care. I'm surprised he hasn't stomped on this one. That's a volunteer too. I have another volunteer out in the middle of here that I am surprised that it's made it this far. It's probably, I'm going to tear it out, because I can't have it in the middle of my sidewalk. I need to at least have hole 1 and 2 open, and I'm still working on this, fixing this to where it's, because my, well, I guess hole 2, I can make it right here. It doesn't have to be right there. Well, it's my chair that goes. Well, I guess I could put the chair right here. It would be more, probably be better. And I need to put bigger rocks right here. Trade these out for like some that, because you shoot from down there, and more than likely you're going to flip up into there. So it'd be better if I had something that blocked this better instead of these small rocks. Put some bigger rocks there. Or I could actually, and then hole 3, which there's no way you can golf over this. Weeds. Oh, you can't see nothing. Is right there. It's going to be inside that circle thing. So I need to put a back drop on that. So hole 4 is short. So that, because I noticed that we like to play the long ones better than we do the short ones. So now I'm like, okay, well, I need to extend 2 and 3. Nobody likes hole 4 or 5. But 6 is cool. 7's all right. 8 sucks and 9's okay. So, you know. Anyway, it was a pretty, nice day. It was kind of cold, even though it was 60 degrees. It had like a wind. But I just stayed low. And, took lots of breaks, went in, warmed up. Oh my gosh, this is getting to look like such a mess. These strawberry starts. But I think they need to go for like a little bit longer. And I don't know about these onions because they don't seem like they're that big. And when I was looking at other people harvesting onions, they were all brown and laying down. So I need to watch more umpteen videos on harvesting white onions. So that way, I'm got a better idea. This is my first year growing white onions. So, alrighty. Well, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second year. You know the schmill. Wow, look at that. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Gosh, that's so pretty. With the clouds coming out the side right there. Here, like that would be quite the picture. I like the rustic old buildings. Look how big the sunflowers are. They're getting massive. I still have that bald spot. And when I dug around there, I saw a bunch of greenery coming up. So, I don't know. There's a pumpkin and or watermelon. And these are pumpkins and or watermelons. But I think they're watermelons. Because they're all 4 the same. And I remember I just dumped some old seeds that I had here. And I also planted stuff. But then we had that fake spring. You get all excited. Plant. Yeah, that's the problem, is you can't really plant anything until about June. You got to rely on stuff that's already been here. Like most of all this is all of this. The very few things I planted was the garlic that I was worried about because it was my, I've let it grow for 2 years. I collected the seeds. I kept the seeds for a year. Then I planted them. And now when these grow, I'll let these grow until I get seeds from these. Harvest everything and plant those seeds. I'm trying to collect my own seeds that are super hardy, that I can share with other people out here that will grow really well in this area, and encourage more people to plant. There's like farmers and stuff, but they plant like one crop, one big crop. I'm talking about backyard gardens, like where we're trading with each other. Like somebody's eventually going to get a tomato seed that's really hardy that we can trade out here, that just grows really well out here. And then we have a variety of things and different tricks that work in zone. We're in 6A. And we're a high desert with not a lot of water, so we have to have stuff that's drought tolerant, that can handle the cold nights, that can handle the super hot days. And it gets hot, like really hot, from like 1 to 5. It's very dry. There's hardly any humidity. We're really high up. So I'm really trying to work on things that come back every year on their own so that backyard gardeners out here can feel successful. And they won't be afraid to try new stuff. We do have one bloom right there. And share with each other, and that way everybody has successful gardens. And then nobody's knocking on your door for anything. Look at these big shallots. I mean, isn't that what you call a giant green onion that's been growing forever? I've got another one over here. But let me tell you what, this one onion takes away any interest in any deer or anything, doesn't even want anything to do with these carrots. That one onion. Same thing with that one over there. They're just not interested. And maybe the rhubarb. I don't know if deer are interested in rhubarb or not, but they better leave my Chrissy alone. Jack's getting crazy. But that's fine, because he can have that space. Chrissy's going to keep that space, and I'm just going to figure out something less, because that's what these flowers are over here. Something less crowdy for over here, because I just want her to have her own space. Next year I'm going to probably wipe all these black-eyed Susans out, and maybe I'm going to find a different spot for them. Maybe dig out along that fence line from the mailbox to this fence in front of the plum tree. Just dig those out and bury all the seed heads there. And see how that goes. Because that would be pretty cool. A nice, just solid yellow and red spot. That would be pretty to look at. And then when the seeds drop every year, if they drop on the other side of the fence, it's no big deal, because I just mow that anyway. Like, look how nice it looks. Well, not because I threw a bunch of weeds over. That's all weeds right there. But, yeah. And it's getting less ruts and stuff, because there were a bunch of ruts, and just, it was a big dip, and now I'm getting it to where it's more manageable to deal with. It's just really hard to do. Although, let me show you something. Let me see how I can do this. Clear down there, that spot that's down there where you see the white tops, where there's a bunch of flowers growing, that is a big yarrow patch. Yeah, this is my little patch. And then this patch right here is getting out of control. I'm going to try to talk some friends into... if I can't talk anybody into it, I'm just going to dig them all up. And try to put them back in the pot. And then just keep them trimmed better. Because they were originally... Well, no. And this one, but I put more dirt in it, I think. And planted that. This one was raspberries. But I'm going to change that. Maybe put more dirt back in this pot. And put the yarrow back in there. Because I don't want it growing freely in my flower bed, because it will take over. I just want enough, each person should just have... I do have a lot of mints. But that's because, I really like it. I like smelling it. My friend does a lot of cool stuff with it. And I get, you know, samples and little jars of stuff, and that's cool. So I will grow it for her. All right, 20 minutes. Ooh. Peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm sorry I took up so much of your guys' time. I hope you guys aren't mad. But thank you, because I really do need the hours. I have 401 hours. Like, I drop hours. I don't know. Where's the moon? I drop hours all the time. So, it's like I do worse every day. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.